Okay, we're back here with this Type 57 Bugatti carburetor. Got it bolted on this 32 Pierce Arrow. We're going to fire it up, see how it runs, make sure there's no leaks and all that stuff, make sure it's ready to ship to the customer. Go ahead, Eddie, hit the starter. Yep, not too bad. So that's running. Idling a little bit low, so I'm going to turn the idle up just a pinch so we can evaluate this thing, make sure she runs okay. That's a little better. Check the throttle response. Sounds good. Idle's nice and smooth. I'm going to go underneath, make sure we got no gas leaks. Which we don't. It's dry as a whistle. Now I haven't touched the idle mixture screws or any of the adjustments. I'm going to leave that for the customer while it's on his car. We just, like I said, basically just making sure it's going to idle okay and there's no apparent problem. It seems like it runs good. Get this thing down again on the idle a little bit. See how low we can get this baby to idle. So that's probably about 400 RPMs right there. I would say that's pretty darn good. Alright, this carburetor is ready to ship. Go ahead and shut it off. Leave it on. Okay, so we're going to talk real quick one more time. I figured I'd let everybody know one more thing here. So the Type 57 carburetors are ready to go. Like I said before, I can build about a dozen of those, so I have parts available. Just to let everybody know, I'm also doing a Delage carburetor here for anybody in Europe or the United States that's interested in one of these. This is a Stromberg EE3, and this carburetor came to me. It was in pretty rough condition. We actually had to start with a whole new core. The Delage carburetor is interesting because it has a very large accelerator pump, so we had to modify the new core for the accelerator pump. And one of the few things that we did to this one's ready to go together, is we made a new throttle shaft, a new choke shaft. I make air bleeds and idle mixture screws and all that stuff, so we were able to replace all the wearable parts. Then what we did is we came up with some really nice hardware for it. Everything's plated and ready to go together. We actually had to modify the throttle shaft with some extra linkage for the specific for the Delage, so that was something we were able to do here. So this is going to make somebody a really nice carburetor, and hopefully the customer will have it on his car next week running, and this is on its way to Pebble Beach. So I want to thank everybody for checking this out. If anybody's interested, again, PiercePartsStore.com, Classic Auto Restoration. You can find us on the web. We do have a website, shows a lot of this, shows a lot of my parts. PiercePartsStore.com. Thank you.